Sun Tzu, the supreme art of war is to subdue the enemy without fighting. President Trump outmaneuvered the deep state. They are cornered and their switches flipped off. The Great Awakening will accelerate from here. Let the arrests begin. Gitmo is fully functional and other locations, and nothing can stop what's coming. Let's talk about the dead man switches. Dead man's switches embody different deterrents, through inevitability. They make aggression riskier by guaranteeing retaliation even after the head is cut off. Military nuclear context. The famous Soviet dead hand perimeter system, a semi-automatic nuclear retaliation setup that could launch if leaders were eliminated and certain conditions were met. So let's connect the dots on President Trump's lightning strikes in Venezuela, Mexico, and Iran. These are moves that dismantled the deep state's dead man switches in under 12 hours. This is precision warfare, paving the way for the arrests we've all been waiting for. So first we began, as you recall, with Venezuela. I believe Trump struck a behind-the-scenes deal with the current leadership to extract Maduro as a key witness against the deep state puppets in the U.S. Obama, Brennan, Comey, Hillary, and their tangled web of China in stealing the 2020 election. Maduro's testimony will contribute to blowing the lid off the fraud, the foreign interference, and the cabal's playbook. That's why, for now, Edmundo Gonzalez Urrutia, pardon the French, or the Spanish, I should say, the real winner, stays sidelined in Venezuela. Rodriguez holds the fort while the extraction plays out, moves and counter-moves. Second, Mexico and the cartels. President Trump neutralized key figures in the Sinaloa, and Jalisco, the new generation cartels. These are the names of the cartels, plus their embedded assets in U.S. border towns. These were the dead man switches designed to unleash terror, mass casualties, and chaos if arrests hit the deep state elite. And this brings us front and center to Iran. Taking out Khomeini, the Khomeini regime eliminated the Middle East dead man switch. You see on the screen here a photograph. This was a video clip. You may have seen it on social media prior to Epic Fury's operation, where this, I think it was a woman or a man, it's hard to tell, was writing on this wall, as you see on the screen, President Trump, please help. Well, President Trump is doing more than helping. So again, third is Iran. Taking out the Khomeini regime eliminated the Middle East dead man switch. If major U.S. arrests began, Iran was primed to unleash hell on our Sunni allies and Israel, sparking a regional war to distract and divide. Trump snuffed that out in hours in terms of the initial capture, death. President Trump effectively removed proxy, terror, and shields for the globalists in less than 12 hours again. The board is cleared, the threats are neutralized. We'll jump into current status with Iran in just a moment. Sun Tzu, the supreme art of war is to subdue the enemy without fighting. President Trump outmaneuvered the deep state. They are cornered and their switches flipped off. The Great Awakening will accelerate from here. Let the arrests begin. Gitmo is fully functional and other locations, and nothing can stop what's coming. We are at war, and we must unite in truth. Subscribe for free at johnmichaelchambers.com for my monthly communique, which includes alerts, warnings, announcements, and access to my most valuable resource network to help you to navigate this storm. With your free subscription, you will also receive a digital copy of one of my books, Trump and the Resurrection of America, an Amazon 5-star rated book and 6-star rated by the late Robert David Steele. Won't you join me as we take our country back and redirect humanity on this much-needed course correction? Remain informed, empowered, and connected